Macca's Guides.
Hey everyone, Macca here. Welcome to more Back 4 Blood. Recently there was some DLC released called Tunnels of Terror, and in this DLC there are 7 new areas called Ridden Hives. Each area also has a collectible. The way you'll access these areas is by playing the normal missions of the campaign, stumbling upon one of these Ridden Hive points, and standing on it will teleport you to one of 6 random hives. You can do this in solo offline and still earn achievements and trophies, and if you're looking to boost them as fast as possible, just replay the first mission of Act 3. I'll show these in alphabetical order with time links available down beneath. Just a quick note is that the hive called the Nursery can only be found within a hive, so it's like a hive within a hive. So you may want to also try to grab that while going for one of these first 6. We'll start off with 300 below. You'll come to a bridge where there's train tracks that lead to a very obvious escape via a ladder. Instead, what we want to do is turn around and kind of head back towards the direction we were going. And if you just head straight and look to your left, you'll find the collectible hidden next to a box. Each one of these will unlock an achievement or trophy and get you closer to completion. The next level we'll do is Bloodstream, and you will eventually slide down this long blood waterfall. You can approach from the left or the right, but this water slide should be a very obvious point of this hive. At the very bottom, there will be some new enemies that may be attacking you here, but you'll want to go to the left-hand side and then just follow uphill. Again, watch out for some of the enemies, and hopefully the bot AI isn't getting in your way too much. But once you're at the top here, take a right-hand turn, you'll see a small little balcony, and then on that balcony, you can find and pick up the collectible by interacting with it. Next up in alphabetical order is the Brood Lair. From the very beginning of the mission, after you walk through the very first door, you can notice the collectible to your left-hand side up on a ledge. You will, however, have to make your way through the entire area, and there will be these webs you may have to remove and a bunch of enemies that will attack you, but just keep working your way to the back of the area, and there you'll find a small ramp that leads into an indoor structure. And there we'll be able to follow through and end up kind of on top of this large tree-style growth in the center of the room. Once up here, we're basically just going to use these branches to jump on over towards that collectible near the beginning. So there's going to be a sprint jump here, another sprint jump, and then quickly pick up the collectible. If you do get smacked down the ledge, just like how I did, you may have to climb back up and do it again. Next up, we have Caustic Cesspool. You'll cut through some webbing, and you'll notice that there's an exit here on your left with a ladder that leads out. We're not going to leave yet. That is too soon. Instead, if you look to the other side, there is a water slide that will take you deeper and lower and further into the Caustic Cesspool. At the very bottom of the waterfall, turn to your left, or to the right of the waterfall if you're looking up. And here there will be a small path and a small trail. You'll cut through some webbing and reach the top. At the top, you can look to the left and find this statue, and this little balcony leads back to that ladder we were just at. Next up in alphabetical order, not including the Nursery, we have the Sunken Passages. And this one, from the very beginning, you can walk forward, you'll enter this big hub room with these red caves all over. We want to head to the first one on our very left. This will lead into this room where you can jump and skip across onto this balcony. Watch out for the enemies. Take a right-hand turn, and as you exit, look to your left. There will be some more webbing here that you can cut through to find some secret stashes, better weapons, copper, and stuff like that. Instead, go and jump up onto the balcony up top above it, and you will find the collectible. Last but not least, we have the cut. You want to work your way pretty deep into this ridden hive until you end up in this room where you use the hive as a bridge and go into the door at the end. You may see a skull totem on your left, and you can follow this path. As you follow the path, turn to the right at the top, and you'll come to this pretty obvious room with a bunch of branches and the exit nearby. As you're going across, just take a peek to the right-hand side on the edge of the area and find the collectible nearby. Last but not least, we have the nursery, which I mentioned at the beginning of the video is a hive within a hive. So if you are inside of a ridden hive and find another teleporter that looks like this, and you take it, you'll end up at the nursery. At the very beginning of the level, you'll just walk forward and drop into this large room. And directly in front of you, there will be a structure that you can walk up and find the collectible. You'll then use C4 to blow up the areas around you and figure the rest out. But that should be all 7 for you if you've been following along with the video. Timestamps are available down below. Don't forget to drop a like on the video if you found it helpful. Special thanks to everyone on Patreon for supporting the show, and hopefully I see you soon. Peace.